I am the stream extraordinaire. I've been on here streaming now for, this is the second stream of the day. So, hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope that you are all doing very, very well. My name is Beth, or Queen of Spade. I'm going to say that at the beginning of this video just for fun because I haven't said it on here in a while. And I make content about scammers. I talk about cults. I talk about the occult. I have a good time here. And sometimes I make drama content because apparently you cannot be on this platform and just talk about scams and cults without everybody trying to get you into some drama or some bullshit or something. So, we need to have a little talk. We need to have a little talk, guys, because I'm just done. I am done with all of these bitches from that community, and they just all need to get the hell on with their lives and realize that your girl ain't ever gonna come back. I don't want nothing to do with any of you, and I don't want nothing to do with the dude that you all stick up for either. I hope that eventually now we can get the memo, but we got a bunch of bullshit happening again. So without further ado, let's talk about how I'm apparently the one that likes to steal clout from Deana. I am Deana has accused me of coming on here to steal clout from her. So I guess we have to talk about that, because if I don't talk about it, then everyone's going to be like, oh, Deana won. Alrighty. So, apparently if I put that at the beginning of all of my videos, then people are supposed to know that we don't attack people and that I don't send my subs out like an army, like all of these people that come at me send their subs out at me like an army. But apparently it doesn't always catch. So, do not copyright this video. Please do not go and attack Deana under her videos, and do not attack anyone spoken about in this video. Please, we are grown adults here on the interwebs, and I'm just here trying to be a famous YouTuber, apparently. So please remember to donate to me. I need a new computer because my screen has been smashed for a long time because my daughter likes to use my computer for Roblox. And if everyone else can beg for donations and have GoFundMes out here to pay for their crap while they're creating channels to talk about me, I think I should be allowed to ask for some things as well. So I am here to ask all of you to buy me a new computer. And I promise that, unlike Valkyrie, I will not just use it to do art of myself. I actually do talk about things on this channel, other than people, believe it or not. But we're going to talk about someone today. Someone who I apparently have been trying to harass, steal clout from, and completely attack. According to the interwebs, I am the worst person in the entire world, and just so mean to this girl. So let's just take a moment here and let's just take a little look. So a year ago, this woman randomly showed up. I had done a live stream with her ex. It was about Real Stream News because they were beefing. They all hang out in the Boy and buy G mangoes together. Not me. I don't hang out over there. I never hung out over there. These people all hang out there. Me, no party of any of that. These people all very into that scene. Okay? So let's get that out of the way right now. I do not come from the Boy. I do not come from G-Mangoes. I do not even come from Real Stream News' community. I don't come from any of those dirty, dirty places on the internet. So, all of this has been a lot for me. It really has. I didn't know that you come on the internet, you call Chris Hansen a scammer, and then you get doxxed by everybody and attacked for 3 years and attached to pedophiles. Because I don't come from a place on the internet where people go around and accuse each other of being pedophiles whenever they're mad at people or whatever else these people be doing out here. And these people in like TCAP do, and the people in Hater Nation and all these losers, all of them are idiots and I hate them all. And they all work like that. I make fun of it a lot. I'll accuse them in return because they've been accusing me of being a chomo since 2019. Because me saying Chris Hansen was a scammer meant I was sticking up for Onision. He's apparently a chomo. There are people saying RSN was a chomo. And as it's apparently been pointed out to me so much, I was the biggest RSN supporter during all of his drama, who was like right by his side for all of the Hansen drama, apparently. So, yeah, anyway, all these people are insane. I had no clue this woman existed. I remember, like, something about him mentioning there was, like, his ex was, like, on here or some shit. That's all I remember. That's about as far as it goes for me. I was concentrating when I was around this dude, this Harold dude, for a whole, like, 3 weeks. But as we know, 3 weeks can turn into 3 years of harassment on here. Literally, I was around him. Never flirted with the dude. Hardly spoke to the dude. Him and fucking brown-eyed girl, Bridget, were actually flirting, by the way, if you want to know. They were, like, gonna hook up. Everyone thought they was gonna hook up. Everyone wanted that. I just wanted to talk to the dude about Real Stream News and why he was stalking me for 3 years. That's all I was interested in. I was in the chat. I was talking about, like, RSN mods, how they fucking have been stalking me for ages, how they've been attacking me. And then Deana, out of nowhere, literally no clue this bitch existed, pops off with this video with clobbering time, where all of a sudden I've apparently been out here sticking up for Harold for years and attacking her. Don't know the guy for years. Just like how I was around RSN from like December 23rd of 2019 until April of 2020. But for some reason, in like April of 2020, people like this Luna girl, we still don't know who she is, and Heartbeats Vanity popped off and said I had been online stalking them for years. Bitch, I logged on here in fucking October of 2019. Wasn't even on here for 2 months. How am I stalking you for years? We'll never understand. I am apparently a time traveler, and I can travel as far back as 2014 to when I apparently had something to do with some Lachlan Stevie Wolf bullshit drama, let some Roger dude out of jail with our Cambodian gang, and all this other stuff. So I must have time traveled again on the interwebs back to when Harold logged on here, and apparently he and I were a tag team of just going around attacking Deana. That was a year ago. Over a year ago now, actually. It says streamed 1 year ago. It was a little bit longer than that. As you will see, I was implicated as much as Harold in Harold's crimes at this time, because I streamed with the dude. So I am forever now going to be implicating every single person who streams with Real Stream News for stalking me and harassing me for 3 years. Because apparently if I stream with a guy about RSN, I'm responsible for every single thing that person has done on the internet. So I don't know why that doesn't work, where if you go stream with Wes, then now you're responsible for ruining the Onision investigation with TCAP, okay? I've decided that. You guys decided it. I'm just following your rules, actually. It was your decision. This bitch showed up out of nowhere. No one knew she existed. Okay? Me and Harold weren't exactly talking like, hey, so who are these? Have you ever dated any girls out here on the internet before? Da-da-da-da-da. He was hardly even asking me questions about like mine and RSN's relationship, quote unquote, since apparently, according to him, he's my ex-boyfriend. So literally, I don't even know how I would have ever found out about this Deana girl other than him just in passing being like, yeah, my ex is a fucking psycho and she'll probably show up here or some bullshit. Because I do remember something being mentioned about it, so I can't say, like, I can't sit here and be like, he never ever mentioned that he had a psycho ex. That was mentioned on a stream or two. Again, am I supposed to be taking notes? Am I supposed to be sitting here and taking notes like, oh, okay, Harold says he has an ex-girlfriend, better go research her and look her up now and figure out where she comes from. I'm not RSN and I'm not these psycho stalker bitches. So I just ignore it and continue on with my day. I'm just like, okay, cool, fam. Good for you. I'm dealing with a guy that I didn't even date saying I'm his ex. So I got my own shit going on, okay? Leave me be. Which, by the way, Harold's the only person that has ever let me leave his community without attacking me. I just want to point that out as well. All of you suck worse than a fucking pedophile. Just need to point that out. So, that was a year ago. And the reason why this happened is because when Real Stream News reached out to Deana, he told her that Harold was either dating myself or Brown Eyed Girl. He wasn't sure which one of us, but he was pretty sure that Harold was dating us. They ensued in several streams where they said me and Harold were dating. Apparently, Harold and I were dating. It was news to me. It was news to Harold. We had no clue. But because these people are jealous fuckheads, apparently because we had done a stream together, we were dating. We were really just trolling RSN for like a couple of weeks on the internet. That's all it was supposed to be. And then everyone was going to move on, as they usually do. But it's turned into over a year of Deana harassing people, trying to get people attached to this court case. And I get the same feeling that I got when I joined RSN's community and Kaylee and all of them were attacking me over Harvard Chickie's court case. I had nothing to do with this lady's court case. I wanted nothing to do with it. I didn't want to hear about it. I didn't want to look into it. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't give a fuck if me and CJ were friends. Still didn't need to fucking hear about it. I am not the keeper of that dude's life, even if him and I were flirting. Still don't need to hear about it. You know? But people like to come to me and try to get me involved in their court cases. Upon them all announcing this, they have all made suggestions, Nags included in this, by the way. RSN, Deana, Nags, several of them have made suggestions that Harold has pictures of my daughter. They've even gone so far as to say that they have proof that I was sending emails to Harold with pictures of my daughter. Okay? Now they'll claim they never said this. But that was said. People remember this. I don't know why. Not everyone gets RSN amnesia. Okay? Not everyone gets it. I'll donate when you show feet. I can't show feet until I get my new computer now. So you're going to have to donate if you want to see the feet. Nicole. Okay? Jesus. But as you see, this is a year ago. Now, I'm an easy target out here. Like I said, I'm a lot of these communities' scapegoats. They can just be like, oh, there's drama. We're just going to blame. I get blamed for fucking drama that has to do with drunken peasants and Stevie Wolf and people from 2014 when I logged on here in 2019 and had never spoken to anyone before then. So, you know, I just get blamed for everything. I got blamed for Illuminati apparently doxing r/. Another thing that happened long before I ever logged on to the platform. You can just pretty much say, I'm out here attacking you, and then you will have a whole group of people come and they will cradle you and they'll make sure that you're taken well care of, and as long as you join their witch cult, they will take care of you until the end of time. All you have to do is praise Aleister Crowley, let Bells hex people for you, let Heather teach you how to homeschool your children, and watch Valkyrie draw herself on screens, and help the professor learn how to meme, and then you'll be completely protected and accepted by a whole group of people who are fighting against me because we don't want no creators speaking out against scams on the platform and cults and shit. So, apparently if you're out here and you're talking about cults, you're a bigot, because religions don't have cults, and the pagan religion, the pagan and Wiccan religions are the best religions in the entire world. There's no cults. Everything is perfect with them. And don't you dare say otherwise. Otherwise, these bitches who also apparently really like the essential oil witches are going to flip out on you. So Deana was like, this looks like fun. I think I can come out here. I can attack this girl. I'll use that. RSN will definitely have me on a stream if I'm willing to attack this girl. And my story will be told. And that's fine and dandy. It would have been completely fine if all these people just fucked off. Except for the last year now, Deana, this community has decided to actually try to get predators to attack me because of this. Sweetheart. So you cannot come out here on the internet, you stupid cunt. Accuse a mother who volunteers at her kid's school. Like I keep saying, these people are fucking crazy jealous of the fact that I have a husband, I got a kid. Apparently, my husband's supposed to leave me. My kid's supposed to get taken away. I should never be volunteering at my kid's school to help him out or anything. And they really want to stop all that. They want to stop anything I do, okay? I'm not allowed to have a life. I should just be in that damn kitchen making sandwiches for my husband and then just watching my kid 24/7 and being the biggest helicopter parent so that she never wants to see me again and gets sick of me every day because I'm over her shoulder for everything she does. And that's how these people would be happy on the internet. They don't understand people like myself, stay-at-home moms who have been in multi-level marketing or cults, speaking out against it and how important that is. They're an idiot. All they see is drama. Who can we attack? Who is a chomo? You're a chomo. He's a chomo. They're a chomo. Over there, you're a chomo. Everyone's a chomo. They make fun of me because I act like them. It's beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. It's like the Anti-O's making fun of me because I was like, let's go dox all of the Onision subs, because they were doing that. And then they tried to flip it around and be like, Queen's doxing all the... I'm like, no, you assholes. I'm fucking making fun of you. That's what you're out here doing, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So if you're making fun of me for saying it, go look in the mirror while you do that, would you? Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's how your girl trolls. Always has been. It's been 3 years. If you haven't figured it out yet, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know what to tell you. It's been knowing. So... this girl came out here and attacked me. I didn't even know she fucking existed. Like I said, I'm an easy target. You can just attack me and everyone will come and save you or some shit. I don't know. Hashtag Queen of Spade victim. I'm apparently the one that plays victim, but let me tell you, I ain't a victim of any of these people. Any of these people try to victimize me, I'm gonna punch them out, okay? Don't you worry about me getting victimized. The last guy that I tried in the elevator, I punched out and got the dude arrested and charged. So we ain't stepping to me up in this bitch, okay? I'm good. And Deana, if you ever show up here like you keep threatening me that you're gonna come to my door and punch me out, you remember that stream? I dare you. I dare you bitches to come here. Try it. Try it. Dumbest thing you'll ever do in your life. And I don't need a gun. And I'll still fucking destroy you. Cause we all tough on here. Yeah, Coley. I'm talking to you, Coley. I will beat a bitch's ass, bitch. You ever been a homeless fucking addict on the fucking street for fucking 2 years? No, you ain't never. Okay, then you better fucking watch out. Cause apparently I'm going ghetto. Cause I just time traveled. I time traveled to 2011 there. Remember, I'm a time traveler. I run the web. So, that was a year ago. A year ago. A whole year ago. They're still going off about it, though. Apparently, I'm out here and I'm supporting all the predators on the internet. All of the predators on the internet. So, yeah, see, Coley, I'm talking to you. She called me on, too, in a video. Because that's what we do out here. You bitch, I'm going to meet up with you and I'm going to fight. Like, dumbest thing. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Don't do it. So, what I am going to do is we're just going to go. There's like a whole bunch of them too, by the way. Let's just watch something real quick here for a second. I want to watch this. I do, because I think it gives us a very good insight into this person's mind. All right. Are we getting the picture now? So just pay attention. She's pointing out that people are apparently talking to Harold's family. Harold's sister has randomly entered this chat. I hate this dude. So if he did something wrong here, you know I would call it out. He can't control the sister entering the chat and being all like, I want to talk to you, blah, 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 blah. But so just watch. Two sides to every story. Remember that. You have no say and no part of anything, you moron. Now just hold on. Wait until we get to this. But I can insert you if you like. Okay. So anyone that speaks out against Deana, anyone that she chooses to have an issue with, anyone who says something on the internet she doesn't like, she will insert you into this court case like she has with me since she's been on here. Okay, so my whole thing is, as you saw there, she has this whole attitude about her. Okay, this whole attitude going of, if you come up against me, I am actually going to attach you to this case. That's how this whole community over here works, though. Like I said, I didn't want to be attached to any court cases when I came on here. And I've had people trying to attach me to all kinds, including this one. She's gone as far as to say that she was going to have the lead detective of the case get a hold of me and come and talk to me because I was sending pictures to Harold of my kid and they were CP pictures and she had proof of it and TCAP had proof of it and they all have proof that I'm out here letting pedophiles go free from Cambodia and South Asia, and they got proof that I'm out here sticking up for Harold. It's funny though, because like I keep pointing out, Pennywise, the guy that actually helped the dude get out of jail and tried to hook them back up again after he beat the crap out of Deana, they're fine. They're cool, okay? The guy that actually has helped Harold stalk her, who actually was his best friend, who actually did everything by his side, who you should also maybe be questioning his computer. I'm just saying, because apparently they were out here catching predators together. So, I'm just saying, I don't trust in any of these TCAP or predator catchers anymore, sir. No, 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 no. Appears that all of you are the predators, or you stick up for them at the very minimum, right? That was the person. That was the person. But he gets a pass. And people like Cupid Stunt, who has asked some questions because there have been some things that don't add up. There have been some things with the state. Again, I do not agree with questioning people's abuse stories. I don't think anyone has the right to do that. But if everyone's going to do it to me and then they're going to try to throw me into somebody else's abuse story, I don't know why I can't ask a few questions. You know what I mean? So that's my stance on that. I don't think anybody should ever be like going after somebody for their abuse or whatever, right? But that's happened. So basically, let's just figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong now. Because apparently I'm trying to get clout off her. She came out here over a year ago speaking on me, but I'm the one trying to get clout off of her. I feel like everyone tries to get clout off of me and my past and my abuse stories, but maybe it's just me. So this is her beautiful channel, which is basically, you would think it would be a lot of stuff about Harold. Yeah, okay. It would be some abuse stuff. Yeah, okay. But then it's just a lot of like, I'm going to go around attacking everybody that I can attack. And if you go all the way down to the beginning of it, which I believe this is her second time uploading onto this channel, if I'm correct. Because there was a time when there was more videos up here, and I feel like it was, some of these were posted up earlier than they say, or later, I should say, than they say. Like if it was 9 months, it probably was 11 months ago, that kind of thing. YouTube can be weird like that, but she has like posted up stuff, removed the whole channel, reposted, removed. Apparently I'm supposed to be dirty deleting things that I do out here, and I don't. So, But if you scroll down, you're going to see a lot of Harold. You're going to see a lot of that. And then you're going to see a lot of her attacking. Now, the funny thing is, as I am going to show you, the first videos where she brings up Harold, like, have me in the thumbnail. Like, here's a complete explanation of my years with Harold from a year ago. I'm in the thumbnail. What do I have to do with her years with Harold? Nothing. I streamed with the guy right before she decided to speak out against him. The end. But I'm here. Then in this one, H-Bomb search warrant revealed, you will see this was the thumbnail of the RSN stream about it. Oh yeah, it wasn't RSN versus H-Bomb. It wasn't H-Bomb that was the important factor of this. No. It was RSN versus me. I'm half the screen here. And then H-Bomb's a little tiny picture right here. Okay? And when his search warrant was revealed, they were constantly stating, oh, I'm sure that they're going to find Queen of Spades kids pictures there. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to get a hold of the courts and we're going to get Queen of Spade in trouble. She's going to get arrested with Harold. There were literal people out here talking about how I was going to get arrested with Harold. West Most got so wet and excited. Him and his buddies went and created a whole Duran comedy fucking fake ass channel so that they can start harassing me with other pedophiles. Because they were like so excited. They were like, oh my God, yay. Hopefully her kid is being victimized by this guy. I really hope that Queen and her kid are being victimized by this dude. We should all celebrate it. And then we should send more dudes to her. We should just keep sending them to her to like victimize them more. Do we have any other pedos we know? Could we we'll send your own comedy over, right? All right. Can we get a hold of Lorne Armstrong at all? He would probably like to harass Queen. We could probably arrange that. We already have Jean harassing her for fucking 3 years. So, I mean, we're good on that. Is there anyone else we could get? Right? So, once again, the focus was never on Harold. And exposing Harold, Deana. As soon as you exposed him, and then you didn't do what the dude wanted, and you and Marie and HPV and whatever else got into a fight, all of a sudden, what? He was innocent. Which, again, I tried to warn you about when you first went on there. I said, please don't go trust this person and their community because they will try to control you, and then the second you leave, Harold will end up being innocent. They will use him to attack you, and it will never, ever end. That's all I've ever tried to explain to this woman. Whenever I've had an interaction with her was that. And was the fact that she cannot be out here complaining of Harold stalking her online, and then her and her friends are sitting there helping CJ stalk me online. That makes no sense. I'm not out here helping anyone stalk anyone. So I can sit here all day and complain about people stalking people online. And then as you scroll up, you're going to see it's a lot of like her calling people liars, her attacking Marie. And I don't like Marie either. Marie completely backstabbed the fuck out of me. Me and her were totally fine. We were in Discord. We were in the RSN community. I thought she was like kind of a friend, kind of getting to know her as a friend. She had a whole group of really disgusting people attack her family on behalf of someone else that she thought was a friend. I spent 3 years almost having this bitch's back. Okay? Behind her back, in Discords that they were in, even when she wasn't there, I stuck up for her and the fact they attacked her kids all over the fucking place. And do you know how she thanked me? During all this debacle and the suit shit, she made up that my husband has charges for being a predator and started going around and telling everyone that. And then she's continued to attack me ever since. And that was the thank you I got. That was the thank you. That's the thank you I get from all these people. Because when I was in that community, I stuck up for them. And it didn't go great. You know, they kept getting more and more and more and more and more heat. So they needed a scapegoat. Hi, I'm everyone's scapegoat. So my whole thing, Deana, is you bitch came out here, you had no clout. You had nothing. You didn't even have one subscriber, I don't think, unless you want to admit to us that all those fake accounts you keep using to come comment to me and everywhere have been around here for a while with subs on them, right? But you'll never admit that because none of you bitches ever admit that you're all in fucking 500 fake accounts. None of you do. You're all in them, but none of you ever admit. I do everything as myself in my own account right here on purpose. I don't have a twatter. All right? You won't see me on the twatter. You'll hardly see me on the Facebook. You'll hardly see me on the Instagrams. Queen does everything on YouTube because you all like to take screenshots and then make them say things that they don't say. Y'all are all about fake evidence, right? You even tried to get Harvard Chickie charged with it. So, I mean, there's that. So I stick to doing everything on YouTube now. That way, nothing will be screenshotted and shared with everything changed around, words changed, the conversation flipped, and whatever else you people have been fucking doing out here. Because it ain't the same conversations that I have, I can tell you that much. So, here we are. Harold and Marie are both CJ and Marie are both Harold supporters. But you came out here with nothing, all right? You still have less than me, okay? But you're the one that came out here with nothing to attack me. Not vice versa, all right? I responded to you because I couldn't believe the audacity that you had. As a woman that did not know me, had no clue anything about me, you just come on here and you make the bold statement that I, as a mother of a minor little girl, am sending CP of my daughter to your ex? And you don't see what's wrong with that. People bring up your teenage kid and you flip out. You brought up my kid first, bitch. You came for me and my 7-year-old, who was 6 at the time, long before I even knew you fucking existed. And you and all your friends have been sitting here for over a year now, sending chomos to me, sweetheart. So you can't be that scared of Harold if you ain't got no problem going and hanging out with Wes Most. Going and hanging out talking about drawn comedy and helping them send these people to come fucking stalk me and shit. I mean, is that what this really was? What's wrong? Did Harold not stalk someone for you so you got mad? So let's see, because we have some final words here from her. Hopefully this is the last time I ever hear from the bitch, because we all know that she does not have the goal. She does not have the class. And she ain't got nothing to ever sit down here like I have, by the way, bitch, and admit to everything wrong that you've ever actually done and apologize, huh? I've done it. That's the funny thing. I've actually done that. I've never once denied doing something out here that I've actually done wrong. I've always sat here and been like, yep, did that. This is what happened. This is it. But your dumbass will sit there and be like, I never said anything about you working with Harold. I never said anything about you sending pics of your kids. We never accused you of being a chomo with Harold at all. Me. And you're going to keep on fucking fronting, because that's what all you fake bitches that actually like each other over there do. See? That's the thing, Deana. I didn't like Raina. I didn't like Heartbeat's Vanity. I didn't like any of these bitches. I thought they were all whiny, drama-starting, shit-stirring, fucking drama hoes. They all go from community to community, Discord to Discord, Twitter to Twitter. All they've done out here for like fucking before I ever came on here was just go around and start dramas between creators all over the fucking place. But you like them. You fit in there. Right? You actually became friends with some of them. I knew I was too good for all these bitches. I'm sorry. So let's see how I'm using you for clout again, because I need your clout. I need your clout. I don't got people talking about me out here at all. I need this bitch's clout who has less subs than me. Says the people that, aren't you guys the ones that punch down? How many subs does CJ have? How many subs does Real Stream News have anyway? Actually, let's go check that right quick. How many subs does Real Stream News have? It's like 19K. Okay. So how come everybody else is allowed? What's that about? Wes has 5K, you know? Then you guys got all mad because Alondo wouldn't bring you up. Yeah, that was a real thing. Alondo won't talk about us and talk about our drama. We must be attacking her. She must be okay with Queen of Spades sticking up for herself and her family against false chobo claims for 3 years. Oh my god, what an awful person she must be. How dare she not stop me! It's funny because they can watch Alana to make fun of her for apparently not like coming at them or whatever the hell they want to say. But then they can't watch her for long enough to like see when my husband said hello to her or my daughter said hello to her. So they go around and tell everyone my husband took my daughter and left. It's like very selective hearing that these people have, you know. They all have selective hearing and selective posting when it comes to what they're going to say about people. You never get the full story from them. No, you do not. You would never get the full story from them, because if they told you the full story, then they wouldn't be able to play victim, right? Everyone's my victim, apparently. I victimize the whole internet. No one can deal with me. Poor people of the world. So let's talk about apparently Deana's final words, which now if I was West Coast, I would be like, oh my god, Deana's gonna kill herself. We gotta call the cops. We gotta call CPS. Someone's gotta go save her kid. Did you guys do a welfare check on this woman? Well, how come you pick up the phone for me? If I say something like, this world don't need me no more for the weekend, and I log off and I'm talking about the internet world, and then they're like, oh my god, she gonna kill herself. I make a dark humor joke about jumping off a bridge, and these people be like, she's gonna kill herself. We need to call the cops to her house, because they just like to have excuses to call cops and child services to my house whenever they can, because they use them as a weapon. These people use false chomo claims, child services, and police stations as a weapon. And then they want to go cry when Negs releases a fucking song about using a gun. Jesus Christ. So, let's hear Deana's final words, which hopefully she's still alive after she recorded this. Hopefully she didn't end at all, because, oh my god, I hope someone did welfare checks, and we really have to get CPS involved and make sure her kid's okay. Don't worry, guys. She sent me her address, and we'll make sure to do it. Don't worry. I know none of you did. We only care about me out here. Queen of Spade will be speaking the final words on this one. Woman war she has. What? Bitch, that's not even a sentence. Oh my god. I believe she has serious and legitimate mental psychosis because of this upcoming statement of hers. Oh my god. No, guys, remember, I make up everything that happens on the internet, and everything I say on my community tab is all just made up, so that I can stalk real stream news, because I'm over here with my husband of like 9 years and my daughter, and apparently I'm like, this isn't good enough. I really want to be with a deadbeat dad heroin addict that streams every day instead of a good man that works hard for his family and is an amazing father. What am I doing here? Damn it! There is zero reason for me to ever respond after hearing this, because she's not on an equal playing field. I am on an equal playing field. I bet you my GPA is 3.9. I think it's probably better than yours. I'd love to know what you graduated with in college. I graduated with awards from my college, the Margaret Cole Community Mental Health Award being one of them. Went to St. Lawrence College in Kingston. You can go look that up and read on what it is. Class of 2010, sweetheart. If anything, you might be right, because you're pretty fucking dumb. You literally thought that you were going to come out here on the internet, make false chomo claims against parents because they talked to your ex, and be in a group of people attacking them with chomos? And like everyone would just be okay with that? They'd be like, oh, Deana, she just must have PTSD. No, bitch, I actually have CPTSD, and I was sexually assaulted shortly after I logged on here for real, but right before I met any of these people. That ain't no excuse. All right? And listen, all of them say I lied. So you can't even use the fact you're being attacked out here with people saying that you lied about yours as a reason to go off. Sorry. Also, you don't know shit. You don't know shit about none of you do. None of you do, or else you'd all call RSN a rapist. None of you know what I know. Let's go. Actual mental health disorder have gone through, and then there's dumb bitches like you, okay, who go through hardly any fucking trauma and then want to come out here. Yeah, hardly any trauma. Do you want to hear about my trauma? From the ages of 0 to 5, I used to get raped almost every single fucking day. Then I used to get beaten. I grew up with an alcoholic family, and we had money. So whenever, people got worried and CAS would show up, my parents just had to flash some money in their face and they were gone. And I was adopted. And my parents made it known. I was a scapegoat there too. I'm used to being the scapegoat of narcissists. Then when I was in high school, I had to move in with an abusive boyfriend to get out of the abuse of my parents' house. I was raped there several times. Abused there several times. Finally left there. Then I went and lived in a group home for a while. You want to hear about what happened there? Then I went back to my parents' house where the abuse was. Then I went off to college. That was okay. Did a lot of drugs. Had some fun. Then right after that, I got into a live-in abusive relationship for 7 years with someone. And the abuse was so bad, Deana, that when I left, I didn't get to just stay where I was. There was no just call the cops, he gets arrested, and then I'm safe. Some of us aren't that lucky. Some of us aren't related to the judge in our city. I had to actually go to a woman's shelter to live in to be able to save my animals out of that situation and then move to another city to be safe. And then these losers who you hung out with actually tried to contact that guy to have him come after me, but guess what? He's dead, so they couldn't. I've literally been abused since I was born. I was abused in my mom's womb because she didn't want to have me. So she just did fucking drugs the whole time. So yeah, you've gone through some trauma. And I've gone through some trauma. But don't you dare have the attitude out here that yours is like the worst ever trauma. Because the person that used to rape me every single day almost was a relative. And when I grew up, my family actually used to bring him around me again. And I wasn't allowed to complain. There's a reason why I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, Deana. Stop being an idiot and listening to these people on the internet that are like, oh, she says she has it because some guy touched her bum in the elevator, because they don't have any fucking education or mental health knowledge. Then I went to college after I left that guy. All right, well, for the last couple years I was with him. I became a social service worker. Then I went out and I helped other people with mental health issues. I helped people get off methadone because I had to be on methadone for a couple years to get sober myself. You know, when you're getting beat every day, sometimes you end up doing some fucking opiates to take the pain away. That beating that he gave you, I used to get that as a 5-year-old kid. As a 3-year-old kid, the rapes and beatings Harold gave you as an adult woman, I used to get that from fucking someone so much older than me when I was a child. All right. So if you want to have victim wars, bitch, I'll do victim wars all day. But I'm not out here trying to say that what I go through is worse than everyone else, so everyone else should just fucking let me do whatever the fuck I want. All I ask is that people don't attack me over mine. Especially people that claim they were once friends of mine. People that I stuck up for, you know. That betrayal's disgusting. And trust me, none of them look good for it. And I don't do it in return. So then it looks real bad on them. And they sent you as their little attack dog. And you literally did this video where you sat there, said that you had a trauma disorder, and then turned around and put this up on the screen. I don't have any mental health disorders, sorry, as a way to say that you're fucking better than me, bitch. Why? Because when you were a fucking 40-year-old woman and you got beat, it didn't give you PTSD? But when I was a 5-year-old child getting raped and beaten, I couldn't fucking handle it? So then now you're better than me? Is that what you want to say? Congratulations, Deana. Good job, Deana. Yeah, no, you're right. You are so much better than me because your 40-ass, grown-ass, adult fucking mind could handle the trauma better than my fucking 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old fucking mind could. So what you gonna say about this now? Because you're the one that wanted to make having a trauma disorder look like a bad thing, not me. You're the one here thinking you're above people because you went through serious trauma and didn't get a disorder. So I guess the rest of us that have a disorder from our fucking serious trauma, well, we should just all go die, right, Deana? Or should we be bowing to you, Queen Deana? Thank you so much. Please teach me how to deal with my trauma better. Let's see what you have to say then. You're going to claim that they have it.
Hardly any trauma. Yeah.
when the stories that Deana has told about the abuse in
Again, if we're fucking comparing, while you all sit on your fucking screens talking about, I had scars like that on me when I left the fucking elevator. You don't fucking care. Same dude that you're playing here literally sits there and makes songs about how it's great for men to fucking sexually harass women in elevators and shit. You think that wasn't traumatic for me after what I've been through in my life? You went through one abusive relationship. And then you want to tell me that you don't have a mental health disorder, so you're better than me because of it. And honestly, I'm sick of all you motherfuckers out here thinking that you're fucking something because you never had trauma in your life. You don't know what fucking trauma is. You don't know what it's like to be a child and have to deal with severe adult situations and not even know what's going on in your mind. So it's fine for you to sit up on some fucking high horse and look down on me for having this, isn't it? But trust me, you don't look good for it.
endured for years. And now all of a sudden, it's hardly any trauma.
Well, I don't know. Because apparently having to beat up people and getting fucking grabbed at and having to fight someone to get the fuck away from them isn't trauma. So apparently hers couldn't be that traumatic either then, eh, Wes? It's funny how you guys pick and choose who to stick up for.
Yeah.
But don't tell her nothing happened in the elevator.
Oh, I hate that because she just picks and chooses when other people and when she herself.
No, that's you guys. You guys are like, listen, women are allowed to be assaulted in elevators. Fuck that. We're okay with fucking grown-ass men raping babies. Fuck any grown-ass woman that would have a trauma disorder after that. We're just gonna fucking tear her up and make fun of her for that. We're so much better than her because, like, Deana's so much better than Queen because she doesn't have any mental health disorders when she was a grown adult and went through trauma. But Queen has mental health disorders from being a child and going through similar trauma. What about those kids in those pictures, Deana? Because guess what? I was one of them.
Has certain traumas.
Yeah.
Not on those ones.
Just to fit whatever narrative.
But I have been.
And she could watch it back, and you could point out how it changes, and she would go, and there would be an excuse. There would be a ready-made reason why for that particular time
it would be it would be completely unrelated too. You could say that to her, and she'd be like, "Why were you talking about my kid, Wes?"
Yeah. It wouldn't matter. She would.
No, again, you're all fucking dumb. You're all stupid. You literally have sat here attacking me because I streamed with this lady's ex one time to attack your Lord and Saviors, fucking Gene and RSN. Jesus Christ. Go suck on them cocks some more, Wes. Yeah, does Gene taste real good, Wes? Hanson taste real good? Oh, are you going to have a threesome with Blair and Hanson later? Oh, yeah, Wes. Yeah, give it to Hanson. Give it to him.
Because you don't care about victims.
You know what a real fucking trigger
Yep.
is and make fun of me when I'm going. Did you like fucking up the Onision case, Wes? Did you like that? Was that fun for you to fuck with those girls' trauma?
Wow. I mean,
was it fun for you all to fuck around with the Onision case and make it so that those girls that got traumatized couldn't have their justice? Since that's what gets all of you motherfuckers off? Is trying to fuck around with people's justice. That's why you called the courthouse during my elevator sexual assault case. And now you're all fucking mad you didn't get to fuck that up, right? Yeah, you're all mad that you couldn't fuck up my court case with Sue and RSN. But you got to fuck up the Hanson one with Onision, didn't you? How about in your next video you explain that to everyone and apologize for what you did to John Swan, and then I'll give a fuck about what you have to say, you fucking goof.
Just
fucking pedophile protecting piece of shit.
Half of you don't use it, so because half of you, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to play along. I'm going to use the same bad behavior I'm accusing you guys of using because I'm going to say...
Because I make fun of you with it. I literally have been doing that since I trolled the anti-O's. It's not my fault that you're not intelligent enough to figure it out. A lot of other people have. Get over it.
You guys use it, and that's why I do it. So... don't expect me to be better than you. I'm going to lay down in the mud with you if you are, in fact, doing this.
Right.
I'm a life coach.
That just makes me like, that legitimately pisses me off that she.
Like, I don't even know this ugly whore. I hate these whores that come out of the woodwork that I don't even know. I don't know Deana. I don't know this evil Nuggies girl. I'm not here to talk about everyone's fucking pedophile trauma, okay? I got my own pedophile trauma. I should be allowed to have boundaries and say, I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to dive into these court cases. But according to all these motherfuckers, I'm not allowed to say that. I'm supposed to be immersed in fucking pedophilia 24/7 all over the fucking internet.
She is sitting here making excuses about not doing that stuff, when if you're talking about like legitimate PTSD triggers and things like that, that's real shit, and she knows the impact of it if she does.
Yeah, bitch. So maybe y'all shouldn't be sitting here on your streams trying to trigger it on purpose, huh? I go to counseling. I'm on meds. And you doing this to me still has this effect. Now what? Because you think you have the right to sit there on some fucking high horse, bitch, when you can't even come out here and show your real face. Give your real fucking name. So it's fine for you to sit there, eh, Nuggets, you dumb cunt, and look up other people's traumas and past on the internet to blast all over and judge and make fun of, eh? Because all the cool people on the internet out here mess with people's court cases, fuck around with people's traumas. And like I said, Deana, just wait until they mess with your court case. Like, Harold's not going to get charged with these people around.
Does have CPTSD, and so for her to sit there and act like she is doing something by not including those just shows how much she does not care, and it's all about her. And like, yeah, that's... I mean,
yeah, you attacking my family with false chomo claims and calling child services and cops on me and using this goof to make it worse on me is about me. It is about my family. Am I supposed to care about you? I'm sorry, Wes. I already fucking cared about you. Look at the fucking thanks I got. Because I wouldn't stick up enough for you against Muse Talks, and I wouldn't attack YouTube Schizophrenic, and I did an interview with him, and I was nice to him, and how dare I, and meh. And I did stick up for you, Tom. And then he got mad at me. And I had a whole video of him bitching at me for it. And then where were you, bitch? Nowhere. You were silent. And you were silent for Sue. And you were silent for RSN. And you were silent. Just like RSN was silent with Sue. Only you want me to fucking stick up for you and the shit you're going through. And then when I fucking go through something, you throw me under the fucking bus and go, ha, bitch, now we're all jumping on you. No, I don't give a fuck about you or any of your friends or anything they've gone through. Fuck yous all. Why the hell would I? I already did for 4 months. It's given me 3 years of hell. You fucking serious?
That's her whole thing, but still, it pisses me off.
But she doesn't even try and hide it. That's the whole thing. Like, she's right out front with it. And then there are still people like the recovering Humbot who will continue working with this person and bringing them around, and then wondering why they have 8 people at their live stream. Because who voluntarily wants to sit here and listen to this person trying?
I don't know who wants to sit here and attack a mother and her family with false chomo claims for fucking 2.5 years because she didn't leave her husband for their fucking streamer friend. Explain.
And tell anyone about anything.
Right.
Unless it's Arson's daily schedule, because I bet she's got that shit down. But can't barely read, write, or do math.
No. That was the fucking day after he and I got into our fight. Our fight in the Discord was March 25th. I was upset about it. These are not him ending things with me. This is my conversation with Suit Yourself, where he was guilting me into feeling bad because I had ended things the night before and fucking lost my shit on everyone in the Discord. You can't change narratives around. See, this is what I mean. Like, do they show the full thing? No, they don't. They pick out 2 messages and then write a fake ass fucking narrative on here. And I'm done with people doing that to me. And like, in order for me to fix it, I'd have to sit here and go through my entire conversation with these people. And then I'd have to do it over and over and over. And I don't want to. And I don't want to go back and forth. And I don't want to do any of this. But then every time I turn around, they got someone like this bitch.
I don't really want to sit here and listen to this person try and tell anyone about anything.
Right.
Do I have a caption? It okay. No means no, no matter what. Like how I'm like, no, I don't want to be with you. Then you send hoes after me and suit after me for months. No means no. You caught. Your dumb hoes ratted you out. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless it's Arson's daily schedule.
Did he explain to you? I just want to know why you all wanted me to come back for a week. Right? Because that conversation was Sue. And then you all invited me back for a week. Because if that week never happened, then the fight with Bells never happened. Suit never attacked Bells. That all happened the week I came back. The initial fight was because RSN jumped on his live stream with one of my messages. And it was a message of me being worried about Bells because she was suicidal. And I posted it in her Discord that had 10 people in it. He SS'd it, jumped on a live stream, and then read the message out. And then proceeded to make fun of her for being suicidal, which I had a very fucking big issue with. Especially since he used my message and my worry to do it to her. I was pissed. And I was like, you say you have a crush on me, but then you turn around and you do this shit to me? That's not something you do to me. I don't give a fuck. You should know I'm not going to support you attacking someone over suicide ideations on a live stream. That shit's fucked. I'm fucking pissed now. And I lost my shit, okay? Then I was begged to fucking apologize and come back. Then I came back. And then Suit was streaming and he was going after fucking her and RSN and he thought he was going to white knight me or some shit. And it was going to be like Suit and Queen versus Bells and RSN. And I was like, no, I don't want anything to do with this. Like, this is going to turn out bad for me. This dude's going to lose it on me. Okay? I don't want to see what happens. And then everyone was like, just apologize, come back, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll fucking do that. And then CG was like, I won't be serious with you. And I was like, oh no, now I'm scared again. And I gotta go. And everyone's still wigging out. And I don't like this. And that's what happened. When did I ever say that CJ domestically abused me? Did I make jokes about how if I end up dead in a ditch, we all know who did it to me? It was either Suit or CJ. Damn right I have. But when did I ever say he was abusive to me? The no means no thing. That's the Amber Clements thing, sweetheart. And this is what I mean. If you don't know these stories, don't talk about it. At least do a bit of research before you talk. Mm-hmm.
That shit down. But can't barely read, write, or do math, but she knows everything about RSN, a virtual fucking library.
Yep, according to the laws and the police, this is domestic violence and cyber stalking and harassment due to domestic violence. Unfortunately, it would be. If I went ahead with charges right now for CJ harassing me because he has gone on here and called himself an ex-boyfriend all over the place, technically they would consider it to be a domestic. A domestic can also happen, though, between family members and friends. Once again, you should know the definitions of things. Maybe you should experience it to see what I have to go through every single day, 24/7, that you all make light and make fun of. Fuck you, Deana, and your fake fucking shit. How dare you ever put this on the screen after claiming and using PTSD?
Not with that face.
Again, we're failing this whole thing where this girl says she has a trauma disorder and then makes fun of me because apparently she doesn't have any mental health issues, and that's supposed to make her better than me. I'm not in competition with any of these people for anything. They all step up to be in competition for me. I don't know what the prize is, but it's probably something I don't want. Because they're all fucking insane sociopaths and nurse. I'm going to need you to show receipts then and proof that I've been lying about the elevator assault. Go ahead. Show proof that I lied. Because you haven't yet. You've showed some fucking articles. One of them wasn't even about me, by the way, so that was kind of sad. And that was it. Articles that were written when there was a publication ban still on my case because it was still going through court, and I can prove all that. So go ahead, prove that. All right? In fact, why don't you share? Why don't you guys all go ahead and share the fucking messages I posted all over that Discord? Hey? That would really prove something, wouldn't it? I'm still waiting for you guys to prove that I also flipped out in Suits Discord a week later. Which, again, I guess that didn't happen either, huh? I mean, that means Suit and I never got into a fight because I never returned after that, right? I never returned after the 25th, so... Yeah, never returned after the 25th. So that means Suit and I had never gotten in a fight. And everything should have been fine. He wouldn't have had Kaylee show up and found out that they all tried to get retro after him and shit. Or maybe he still doesn't know. I don't really know, but none of that would have happened. And you can't get help for that. You're just kind of... Prove that I'm lying about having CPTSD. Go ahead, prove it. Show me the medical receipts that I'm lying about my mental health. Show me the medical receipts of me being psycho. Show me all of the proof of me being the one that goes around attacking everybody, you know. Because me sitting here on my community tab writing stuff is not the same as how you all go around attacking everyone under their live streams. You won't find me in your live streams. You guys fucking flip out if my husband tells you to shut up. Right? Because once again, you think that you have some kind of power out here over people that have mental health issues, that have gone through trauma, where you can take their story, switch it around however the fuck you want, and then go and play with it. I mean, the real issue here is what? I went to the cops instead of Hanson for my case? Is that what we're really mad about? Stuck being a piece of shit for your whole life when you're a sociopath, a narc, or a psychopath.
That's literally not true. You're supposed to be a mental health advocate, and you don't know that those are still treatable conditions. They're not.
Actually, they're not treatable conditions. You cannot cure yourself of being a sociopath or a narc. When have I ever been a mental health advocate? Jesus, I hate these people. Just because I have a mental health issue doesn't mean I'm out here trying to advocate on behalf of mental health people, okay? Like, I hate these people that are like, this girl used to be a social service worker, and she's been abused, and she has a trauma disorder, so she's automatically supposed to be an advocate. I don't have to advocate for anything. I keep saying, I got my own shit to deal with. I don't have to take on yours. I don't have to take on Wes's fight with Muse. I don't have to take on RSN's fight with Harvard Chickie and Amber Clements and whoever else. I don't have to take on Suits' fight with all the anti-Os. I don't have to take on your people's fights with other people. And you're all allowed to attack me for fucking years on the internet because I don't wanna. Get over it. Move on. Go suck each other's penises. And then Hanson has a show.
Easy to treat, but they're treatable.
She's already said she's not an advocate. While she is an advocate, she's not an advocate.
How am I an advocate? I'm an advocate, but I'm not an advocate. Okay. So me sitting here speaking out against cults automatically makes me a mental health advocate? I came on here to have some fucking fun on the internet and talk about some things. Came on here to tell people to stay away from fucking MLM companies, which I know all of you are also very mad at because people like Monty love MLMs. I get it, whatever. Wes probably he probably works for Pure Romance now since he used to work in the sex industry. And that's why he's mad. Okay, I don't know what the problem is. But am I supposed to be advocating? It's Deana that came out here and decided that she wanted to be an advocate, not me. You got that one mixed up.
So it's the picking and choosing.
It's just it pisses me off so much.
I
She knows
know.
nothing about what she's talking about.
The hard part.
Oh my god, bitch, it pisses me off too much that you don't know fucking anything that you're talking about. You should probably shut your mouth if you're not willing to put a name to the things that you say. I've had enough of you bitches that come on here. You don't even put your fucking face or a name to something you say. You want to come have a talk with me, evil little McNuggets? The girl that sits on here and attacks women over their trauma, thinking that she's something fucking special. Well, she's a mental health advocate, apparently. I never sat out here like, I'm a social service worker. No, you went and looked up my fucking LinkedIn. You saw the fucking jobs I used to have, and then you tried to use that against me. Because I wasn't advocating against this person and that person and that person over there. Bitch, I don't have to do anything for any of you. I don't have to advocate for shit. I could sit here if I wanted to right now and just make fun of people all day long. If that's what I want to do with my channel. I could sit here, just make fun of people in cults. Alright? Never said I was advocating for shit. Okay? I tell people to get out of fucking scams. That's what you have an issue with me doing on here, right? Is telling people not to get scammed because you and your besties over here, that's all you do is run scams, Wes. You're a fucking scam artist. You and Hanson, both together, best fucking friends.
Part is, it's like it starts to feel repetitive because you could take 50% of what she says and just like flip it, and she could be saying it to herself on like a selfie cam.
Right.
And there you have it. Using Deana for clout again. Yeah, she knows you. You only put every aspect of yourself online. No, I don't. Ha ha! Made you think so. No, again. Tried to be nice to the girl. Tried to explain. But Wes will walk this woman, just like they all did with me, walk her right into the arms of people like Real Stream News and Onision and whoever else he can walk her into the arms of to further victimize her. And nobody cares! Again, I'm the only person that has a worry about this. And I'm apparently the bad guy for it. So these are her final words. And I need to use Deana for clout, even though, once again, she has less fucking clout than I do on here. Pretty sure more people talk about me than her, and she has less subs. Are you not going to say anything else in this video? Oh, one more thing. Okay. Yup. Mm-hmm. Isn't that what you and RSN do? Isn't that because RSN came and struck me a bunch of times? That's what Wes does too. He'll do false copyright. In fact, all these motherfuckers are false flaggers and false copywriters. Oh, so are you threatening to copyright me now, Deana? Oh no, guys. Deana's gonna copyright me. Whatever am I gonna do? Her and Wes and RSN are gonna have my channel shut down again, just like Valkyrie and the Professor and Heather tried with Sue. Oh no, whatever am I gonna do? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I am an advocate against abuse, and this is what I do with my time. Instead of fighting against abuse or just telling my story and moving on, I sit on the internet and try to connect anyone that doesn't like me and doesn't stick up for me with my case. Anyway, okay. That is it. That is her big last words to me. That's all these people have to say to me. That's their last words to me, because apparently I use her for clout. Yeah, I'm not an easy target out here. I wasn't a very easy person to go and like join up with arson and attack or anything. No, had nothing to do with that. I wasn't a very easy target for you to claim, since I had a minor child, that you had proof of somebody's kid's pictures with him so that you could have more people believe you. Oh, no. That had nothing to do with it either. Poor Deana is just a Queen of Spade victim. I'm just out here attacking everyone. They're not coming for me at all, guys. They're not ever saying anything mean about me on the internet. They are all very, very nice people. They're all supportive. And after I stuck up for all of them during their bullshit, they all came together to help me with mine. What a wonderful group of people they all have been to me, and everyone else that has been in their community. I'm sure that this will all go over real well. And here's the thing. I'm not going to give a fuck, and I don't even want to hear about it, okay? If this Harold guy gets out, I'm not going to give a fuck, and I don't want to hear about it. Just like, since Onision's not charged by the FBI, I don't give a fuck, and I no longer want to hear about it. And I don't know why I still have Auntie-O's here attacking me over how the FBI is going to come arrest Onision because Blair White's a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not in control of any of these things. I do not run these court systems online. I did not get Roger out of jail, or Lachlan out of jail, or Onision out of jail. I'm not going to try to get Harvard out of jail. And the people that all come together in this moronic group of conspiracy theorists that have Jesse as their fucking leader with Realstream News, they're like co-leaders of it. I really don't know how to help any of you. Like, I just don't. Like, you're the ones that are hanging out with the bad people. You're the ones that were all hanging out in the Boyd with Harold, not me. You're the ones that stick up for Onision. Nah, especially now, not me. I don't know how to help you. And I don't think that it's my job to. I don't know why I keep getting in trouble by people, because I just want to leave all these communities and never look back and never have anything to do with any of the people who were in them when I was there, or any of the people who are in them now. I should be allowed to put up boundaries and cut ties from people who do not make me feel safe. None of these people have ever made me feel safe. If anything, they constantly make me feel threatened. They make me feel very unsafe. They weaponize my personal information, my nudes against me. How can one person do anything like they are claiming? Oh, well, apparently I run a Cambodian Hells Angel gang. Because one of them is very racist. One of them is extremely, extremely racist. It's the one that loves me the most. And there's Cambodians, and my husband's a native, and we were having a talk about race and how it's not nice to be racist. And since I mentioned there were other races in my family, that automatically meant that I now ran a gang and that I was connected to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Because again, apparently a stay-at-home mom who has CPTSD from childhood trauma is a bad person. But people out here that have full-on criminal records, restraining orders against them by exes, possible rape, things like this, those are the people that we should be sticking up for on the internet. And I just am done with all of it. I don't want to stick up for anyone on the internet other than those people that have been good to me. And it is people like Alonda that have been good to me because she keeps me busy. She doesn't publicly shame me or humiliate me for the things I'm going through. And if we do talk about it, she is a support system, because anyone that actually knows about trauma disorders, unlike Evil McNuggets and the likes, should know that when someone is going through a traumatic trigger like that, berating them, jumping on them, accusing them of stuff and the likes is the exact opposite that you should do with someone like that. Trying to further humiliate them, throwing them up on the screen and etc. Trying to actually wish death on them and all that kind of stuff and sending like predators after them, which I don't even know. Like, how do these people get away with that? Like, they're literally like, we send predators after families and we harass families with predators, and people are actually out here like, yeah, no, that sounds like a cool thing to do. We should continue doing that to this girl for sure. Yeah, let's go. It's so weird to me. I don't know where these people all crawled out from under, but it was a big rock somewhere, probably under a troll bridge. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Joe. I'm apparently the great and powerful queen of everything and all troll communities, and I run the whole internet and everyone on it. Especially if you're going to ever talk about RSN, then I definitely run you and your channel. So be careful with that, because that's the hope anyway, is that everyone will stop talking about him, because they will all be so scared that someone's going to attack them like they attacked me, that they'll never talk about him again. That's part of the point of all this. It's just everyone's too stupid to actually realize what's going on. So, there's that. But unfortunately, her last words didn't really have much of last words other than her threatening to copyright strike me, which as of now, I do not have a copyright strike. I'm probably not going to get one. If I did, I would fight it. I win every single one because I am monetized and these people are not. And I think that has something to do with it. I won't lie. I really do. YouTube can be a little bit biased sometimes. But I also don't steal. Transformative content is just that, transformative now, isn't it? Like when you guys take my whole song and you play it on your stream, and then you call that transformative, but you didn't do anything other than just play it on your stream like I have like this. Same thing, right? This is what I mean. If you're gonna do it to me, don't get upset when I do it back to you. All right? If you're going to be out here accusing me of being a chomo, don't get upset when I accuse you of one. Okay? Hello? You people are not protected because you're connected to Chris Hansen. You can't just go out here on the internet doing whatever you want to whoever you want, thinking, well, we connected with Chris Hansen, so we can just go and attack everyone with pedophiles all over the internet that doesn't want to fight our battles for us, who don't date Real Stream News. We're also going to attack you for that too, bitch. You can't do that, okay? That's not allowed. That's not going to ever be a thing. My police station is horrified that Chris Hansen from Dateline even has anything to do with this, and that I've spent 3 years being stalked by one of his henchmen. Anyway, okay? Like, these are things that my police station ends up having to hear about, and we just don't need it anymore. So I think all of it should stop. I really do think that all of you need to take your people, put them in a room and blow it up. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking, I promise. Oh God, now I'm going to get canceled for now I've threatened everyone with murder. You watch. All over the subreddit later, it'll be like, Queen's threatening all of us with murder, and we should all call cops now. And then I'm going to have to talk to them about Chris Hansen again, aren't I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, mine too, Joe. The internet where I am just sucks right now, so I give up. But hopefully we've figured out most of the stuff with this system now. I think I do want to start doing streams on this. I do like this. It's just, I feel like every time we set it up and then we're like, yes, we finally got it, and then it goes well for a little bit, and then something happens and it fucks it all up, and I don't know what it is, but I'm like, OBS, why do you do this to us? And I feel like it's not just me. Because to be fair, Jeff Holiday was also complaining about OBS stuff the other day. And I was like, okay, so maybe it's not just me. Maybe for once it's not me and it's OBS. I don't know. But it's going to give me IBS. if it doesn't fucking fix itself soon. Okay? That's where I'm at. But I think we got it. I think we're good now. I think we should be good to go in future. I don't think it will mess up now, since I think we figured out how to calibrate and do the stuff and all that fun stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to being a streamer. So please make sure you donate so that I can buy me a new computer, and then I can be like all the other famous YouTubers. All the others YouTubers. Mm-hmm. Thank you, John, for pledging $1.50 with a Patreon. Joe pledged $4. Joe's my best supporter, my best mod. I don't know what I would do without Joe. I don't know what just happened. Well, that means I'm probably messing up now. Apparently, Streamlabs is kind of like StreamYards. When I start getting to like the hour and a half, 2 hours, it's like, okay, we're done here. You should shut up and turn us off and get off the fucking internet, queen. And I'm like, probably a good idea, Streamlabs. Probably a good idea. So I'm going to go and do that and cook some food and have a great day. This is just funny to me. I don't know what else I can tell any of these people, from Deana to RSN to Suit to West to like any of them. Like, I really just have nothing else for them. Haven't for a while. Like, I already sat here in 2020 and explained all of that shit, and it fell on deaf ears. And then people are all upset now because when I already explained it, everyone just made fun of it and dismissed it. And I don't feel like explaining it again. I mean, it gets exhausting. I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to sit here and I don't want to do it. And wasn't that the point of doing the 12-hour videos to begin with? Jesus Christ. You know, for a bunch of people that do a bunch of cult shit, you sure don't know how to plan it out well and then just be proud of what you did and then fuck off. Jesus. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Just, I don't know. I'm trying my best to walk away from this without giving a fuck about Deana or what happens to her. And I know maybe that makes me a bad person. I don't know. But I don't know how to sit and watch this. And I don't know how all of you continuously sit and watch women go through this over and over and over and over again, and you're just completely fine with it. You're like, yeah, let's all help our stand and attack all the girls all over the internet. Ree! And I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't watch. I can't take part. I can't meme. I can't do it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't. I think anyone with an actual heart and a brain doesn't, because all of you are sickos and you actually all get off on attacking women with the dude. And those of us that actually have a heart and have empathy and understanding and a brain, we literally cannot put up with it, especially when we are one of the women. So kindly let me and my community just like move on. All right. Nobody has to speak about my behavior but me. Nobody is responsible for me but me. It's funny. I ask you to speak on RSN. You tell me you're not responsible even though you stream with him, you hang out with him, he's your bestie and you're sticking up for him. But then you want Alonda to come and speak on me. Like, how does it work? Why do I always have a keeper on here, but none of these people do? Again, double standards, hypocrisies that I cannot understand, because remember, I'm really stupid. I'm like really dumb and like regarded, and I can't understand anything. Like, can't you tell by my content that I am like the dumbest person in the entire world? And I just can't understand that. So you're gonna have to explain it to me, or else just fuck off, which I would prefer, because I don't care to try to understand hypocrisy and double standards. To me, people that run communities with hypocrisies and double standards and dogpiling on people and making it so that this person over here can be attacked and you can just do whatever you want to them and all that shit, that's a fucking cult. I don't join cults. We don't join cults here. So I don't want anything to do with it. And hopefully eventually nobody else will either. I hope one day people will wake up to cults of personality and YouTube community cults, and they will realize that always constantly believing one person and what they always say without checking elsewhere and using critical thinking skills is never a good idea. Until that day, I will probably shut up about all of this, and hopefully they'll move on. Oh wait, no they won't, because they never do. Didn't they open the subreddit back up again because I was gonna move on again? Last time I logged off for a month, they apparently kicked me off the platform, or I was faking my suicide. Both were apparently true at the same time, because they literally tell people information that contradicts and want you to believe that both those things are true at the same time. Because that makes sense. And that's why they think everyone is fucking stupid on here. It works better if you have other people on to agree with you. I don't want to. Because if I even have like Joe in my chat here agreeing with me, like Joe's apparently me in a fake account, and then they're like trying to dox Joe. Am I supposed to like do like, and this is what I mean. I don't want to do this. I am not doing victim streams with